Instant gratification is a weapon of self destruction. Want to know why? Obviously, it offers short term benefits. However, if we allow ourselves to give in to the desires of feeling the hit of getting what we want fast, it can also lead to a lack of patience, diminished resilience, and an inability to sustain efforts towards long term goals. It kills your motivation, it kills your relationship, and it kills your sense of self esteem. Even though instant gratification is really appealing in the moment, it can be a very unhelpful way to train our brain. Firstly, it encourages reckless behavior. It creates a habit of impulsivity and a lack of self control, and this can lead to a disregard for long term consequences and impact. It can also undermine the development of patience and appreciation for long term achievement, hindering our personal growth, goal attainment, and overall success. It also diminishes our emotional resilience. By constantly seeking immediate pleasure or distraction, we may avoid dealing with uncomfortable emotions, leading to an inability to cope effectively with stress or setbacks. When we learn to tolerate and process challenging emotions, it's essential for emotional well being and mental resilience. Instant gratification contributes to shallow engagement and a diminished attention span. It requires the constant availability of quick and easily accessible sources of entertainment outside of ourselves, or a need for information, and this leads to a preference for a quick fix. And if we choose the quick fix habit, it creates an inability to maintain focus on more complex or demanding tasks. And this behavior can hinder creativity, critical thinking, and deep learning. The other negative aspect is that it means we tend to develop poor interpersonal relationships. If we expect an immediate response to messages or emails, effectively we start to develop a very impatient approach with a lack of understanding of others' needs and perspectives. If we build more meaningful connections and we resolve conflicts, it requires patience and empathy and the ability to delay immediate gratification for long term relationship satisfaction. So, what kind of behaviors are we talking about when we talk about instant gratification? Any kind of addictive behavior. For example, impulse buying, overeating, gambling, social media addiction, substance abuse. It also links to distraction behaviors, procrastination, excessive screen time on our phones or laptops, and risky behaviors. It may actually encourage us to engage in dangerous activities that provide an adrenaline rush, such as extreme sports or reckless driving. Needless to say, it can also lead to unhealthy behaviors in relationships, such as seeking attention or pursuing short term romantic or sexual encounters for immediate pleasure without considering the long term commitments or emotional consequences. All of these behaviors cultivate feelings of impatience, a lack of commitment, unemotional and superficial connections, and unrealistic expectations based on poor or lack of communication. How did we get to this place where so many people are adopting the instant gratification mindset? Obviously, developments in technology, the always contactable culture, and the pace of life today trains us that we can get what we want now. So there's the technological advancements, there's the consumer culture, there's social media and digital platforms, there's a lot of on demand services whereby before you used to have to wait for a movie, you can plug in your laptop and get one now. Very fast paced lifestyles demanding convenience products, and of course, instant communication. How many different ways can somebody contact you via your laptop or phone? All of these advancements in our culture and societies have actually driven a mindset of instant results, instant gratification. There are also emotions that contribute for a desire for instant gratification. These can be frustration, boredom, anxiety, impatience, loneliness, stress, anger, low self esteem, depression, and restlessness. The other aspect that really tends to drive the need for instant gratification are childhood experience. If we had a childhood whereby shame was prevalent, or terror or fear were prevalent, then we tend to seek instant gratification. We need the quick fix. We need it now. This really triggers a lot of these addictive behaviors, because that is what happens when we need something right now. We tend to rely on external aspects of our experience for satisfaction. And we lose this ability to be introspective and to satisfy ourselves. We lose this ability to reflect because we need something sorted out immediately. If you want to find out more about this, you can read my article by clicking the link, or get in touch with me at sarah@sarahmerrin.com.